Hello and good evening, everyone. Back at it 9 p.m. Like I said, we're going to talk about. So, welcome to the Health Hostess Happy Hour. A little closer to happy hour time this time. But we're talking websites and what in the World Wide Web is this all about? Seriously, websites, technology, all that craziness, everything that's been thrown in our laps most recently in the past weeks, we've been kind of delved into this world of tech. And if you're like me, and haven't literally haven't like delved into any of this stuff, it's a whole new world, right? It's a whole new world. So what we're going to talk about first, if you're just joining me, we're talking about websites tonight. All right. I want to share what little I know with you, and I want you to share what little you know with me, right? Because if we start adding up these little bits here and there, we're going to gain the knowledge that we need. And of course we want to be working smarter, not harder, right? I don't want to spend 17 hours, researching something that somebody can explain to me in a heartbeat. And so please, as we go through this, if you've had experience with anything that we talk about, please, please, please go ahead and share it with me, because like I said before, you don't know what you don't know until you know that you don't know it, and then you can't not know it. So let's expand our brains and our knowledge together. Talking websites on the Health Hostess Happy Hour. So first thing I wanted to talk about was the domain name. You've got to start with what you're going to call yourself, right? And then you've got to search somewhere to get that domain name. So I would love to hear, if you're watching and you're commenting below, comment on what place you got your domain name at. And I also want to know, like, what struggles did you go through while trying to figure out what that domain name was? Because, when I birthed the idea of the Health Hostess, it didn't even fathom to me that I needed to think 5 steps ahead and be like, okay, got to research it, make sure that's available. Do I have to do _health hostess? Like, how do I make my dream a reality when I'm ready to move into that next phase of the digital world? So what I did was I went to GoDaddy. I went to GoDaddy.com, and they were running a special at the time for 2 years of a domain name for half price or something like that. So I was able to get in on a really good deal. And even though I didn't know where this was going to go, what it really wanted it to look like down the road, I still purchased it. So tell me where you purchased yours. Did you run into any pitfalls? Did you run into any struggles? What did you start with, and what did you end up with? I'm super lucky that I got thehealthhostess.com. But I know that at the end, if .com isn't available, sometimes .co is available, and there's all these different endings and suffixes and stuff that you can go with. So maybe you can get yours in a different way. But luckily I was able to, get mine through GoDaddy. And I've heard that some people don't even like GoDaddy. And I'm not really sure why. So if you've had experience with GoDaddy, or negative, positive, whatever, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to know, because after those 2 years were up, which I've had it for over 2 years now, I've only been operating as the sole proprietor of the Health Hostess for a year. And, but I had it a year before I was actually solely me, right? I mean, I've always been solely me, but since I decided to dub myself the Health Hostess, and so I'm back to paying regular prices and everything. And I know that I had some headache to go live. So if you have had better experience with another platform, please let me know. I'm down to checking out, whatever options are out there, right? Because again, the more I know, the smarter I can work and avoid myself all these pitfalls and heartaches. So find yourself a domain name, figure out what you want to call yourself, do the research, see if that domain name is available. And then the next thing, obviously, once you have a domain name, you've got to create your website. So I decided, and I know a lot of people use Squarespace. I signed up for the free week thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be easy. I'm gonna get in there and I'm just gonna bam, bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna have a website. I mean, honestly, I just kind of wanted to create a landing page, just to be able to put that website on my business cards, on my Facebook business page, and all of that, and promote it. And just like everything else, you live and learn, and nothing is as easy as it seems. So Squarespace, I got frustrated, and I really didn't pursue any more of that. There's a couple other ones out there I know of that I just didn't dedicate the time to figuring it all out, until I ran across and started an awesome working relationship with Amy Walters. Her Instagram handle is by Amy Walters. She's a photographer. She's a social media guru. She does websites. She does brand design. She does all of that. She is amazing. And while working with her, I was really able to get my vision for the Health Hostess on a website, on paper, literally on digital paper. And she created the pineapple circles here that you see. And if you follow me on Instagram at the.healthhostess, you'll see every day on my stories, I start with a pineapple circle and the day. So you can see what I'm up to that day. And this was all from my brain to Amy's brain to creation. And she used a program called I am Creator Editor. And once we decided to kind of part ways, since everything was done, for the most part, she gave me control of that website. And so I'm able to get in, I'm on the back door, I can see all the pages, I can edit buttons, I can do all this, add, subtract, multiply, divide. And it does seem fairly user-friendly, where you choose from templates. I mean, you could design on your own, or you can choose one of their templates if you want to add a blog. Your blog could look like XYZ. And then they have modifications within that option too, which is really nice because you can visualize it, you can edit it, you can change it, and you could go live with it if you wanted to, or keep editing, making changes. So I haven't devoted the time I need to go in and make some of the changes that I want to add. Not really changes, the things I want to add. More links to social media sites. More. I finally got a phone number. We'll talk about that in a minute for my business. Recipes page, a blogs page. I do have a resources page on there right now, which showcases a couple recipes, some products, but it's all jumbled into one. So I was thinking maybe of blocking it out a little bit. So I'd love to know what platform you use. What is the best? What are some good things? What are some positives, some negatives, some roses and thorns of the platform that you use? Because who knows? There may always be a better option out there. For me, this I Am Creator Editor is working perfectly, and maybe it's something that could work perfectly for you as well. So let me know, and let me know. I mean, why don't you go ahead, if you have a website, if you're watching this, drop your website in the comments so I can see. You can share your beautiful work, your creative work, what showcases you as a professional, and I can promote you. You can show it to everybody. Drop it in the comments below. And again, let's learn and grow together, because maybe something I do, and towards the end here, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you all my website, because I'd love it. I'd love some professional criticism. I'd love some constructive criticism. Like, don't put that there. You look stupid in that. Take that off. Like, whatever you want to share. But yeah, go ahead and drop your website in the comments below so we can take a look and we can see all of our work, our pride and joy. Well, hey there, Ken. Thanks for tuning in. It's one of my latest lives that I've been doing. But we're doing another recap, a recap on websites. A recap on websites and what's been working for me, what little information I have of it all, and a few tidbits that I even learned from you, Mr. Ken Walls. Yes, and you've built websites for 26 years. I love that. I shared your information with my friend Amanda over at Dish to Pass here in town. So she's got all that when she's ready to contact you. And we were just talking about the platform that I use for my website. And if you have any other suggestions, things that you've worked with, or maybe the one that you always work with, I'd love for my viewers to get a little bit of a nugget of inspiration from you. I use that I Am Creator editor. I know I started with Squarespace, and it just confused the hell out of me. So I luckily was able to find somebody that had way more knowledge than I did and get me set up on this I Am Creator editor. It's just a matter of devoting the time to put into creating something different or changing up your website in some way. It's all about time, right? Thank you for all the kind words, Ken. I appreciate it. So yes, again, share your website below. I'd love for people to be able to link to you. And if you're just tuning in, we're talking websites. I want to hear about the domain name that you choose, pitfalls in choosing a domain name. Did you have to go with something different? I was super lucky when I got the healthhostess.com right off the bat and solidified that before I even knew what it was going to look like. And I'm using the current platform I'm using is I Am Creator Editor, and it's working well so far. Wix, that's the other one I was trying to think about. Thank you, Ken. Wix. It's so much easier and better than anything else on the market. Super cool. I have a friend that's in the fashion industry, and he's a personal shopper. He's a personal, he'll come and redo your closet. And I believe he did use Wix. Arnold Ruelas, if you're in the Chattanooga area and need some help, he works over at Fabric. And I know they're even doing deliveries. Like you can call him up and he'll show you what's in the store and he'll bring the clothes to your house. But I'm pretty sure he used Wix to develop his landing page and showcase his stuff. So I'll have to look into that. I know I've already got one up and running, so may as well just learn that platform. But I mean, who knows, right? It's great to have options. Awesome. And y'all, Ken is a powerhouse in all things digital and all things website and live streaming and everything like that. Yes, there it is. You can find him right there at kenwalls.com, built on the Wix platform. So check him out, y'all. And if you need him, hit him up. So next thing I want to ask you guys, and Ken, I know you know a ton of all about this, but widgets. When I first heard the word widget, I was like, what the hell is a widget? What does it do? Until I got an email the other day, and I took over control of my entire website. So all the emails come to me when anything's wrong. And it was from a person at Snap Widget. And they were like, oh, your something or other is about to expire, and you got to log on to here and do this and redo this and re-embed this in your website. And I was just like, what? I called Amy right away and I was like, do I have Snap Widget? What am I doing? Like, what is this? And so she kind of clued me in, and I went through the process and I figured out how to do it. So I know how to fix a widget that's currently on my website. But as far as like embedding new ones, putting them in place, I'm still learning about all that. So if you have experience with widgets, please let me know, which ones do you use? Why do you use them? What do they do for you? Which ones haven't worked, right? Because there's roses and thorns to everything that we do. And my dad gave me the most beautiful quote the other day, and I swear I need a t-shirt with this on it too, is it's not win or lose, it's win or learn, right? It's not win or lose, it's win or learn. Because every failure, every loss is just an option or an opportunity to learn. So what did you learn using different widgets that didn't work? And what were your wins? What is really working for you? So the Snap Widget thing that I've got, which is super cool, it puts my Instagram feed onto my website, which is awesome. Like all I have to do is they update all their widgets and keep everything secure. Oh my gosh, that's super cool, because I love that. Like with this widget that it's on my thing, it like takes my Instagram feed, puts it on there. I don't have to do a million things and go back and be doing this like posting here and posting there and posting here. Kind of like how if you post to your Instagram story, it posts on your Facebook story automatically. Like, that's brilliant. I don't have to open 17 different apps to do what I need to do. So that's really cool to know about Wix. Might be something to look into for a new health hostess, maybe rebranding. I don't know. To give it a little shout out. But yeah, so the Snap widget that I'm using is super cool. I love it. I just had to like copy and paste and okay, super cool. Oh, they have a Facebook widget. I didn't even know about this. But then again, you know, it's like who do you talk to, right? I know Amy that I talk to is of a different era, let's say, and Instagram is like in the forefront of her brain. Like that's where everything's happening. So she didn't really focus on Facebook too much. And I have to thank you for that, Ken, that you got me back on Facebook and into like interacting a lot more on this platform, because I do now see the benefits of being on Facebook and the amount of people that I can touch. So I talk with my hands a lot. So having a Facebook widget would be super cool too. But yeah, if you know of any widgets I need to look into, and I know you said that you created a widget. What does your widget do? Because I mean, yeah, there's a lot going on everywhere, right? There's a lot of noise out there, but it's just a matter of figuring out what to listen to and where to go, where to make the biggest impact. But the more I can get on here and I can interact with you all, that's going to be the biggest impact of all. Thank you so much for the share, Ken. Thank you. Yes, and thank you all in advance. If you share this to your friends and your family, or you share it to your personal page, I really, really appreciate it. Really genuinely appreciate it, because I put time and effort into this. These are the things that I want to share with you because they are beneficial. They've helped me out. And like I said, you don't know what you don't know until you know that you don't know it. And then you can't not know it. So I love to lift the veil on all sorts of stuff for you guys. And, you know, if you've heard it, shut your ears. If you haven't, then I'm so happy that it's helped you and you find it valuable that to share it out to your friends and family, because more fun lives to come for sure. So yeah, that's widgets. That's widgets. The other thing is links. You know, you want to be as visible as possible. So right now I know I only have Facebook and Instagram links on my website, but what other links do you share? This kind of delves me into another question that I want to put out there. I want to put a link to my YouTube page on there, but what's the pro or con with having just a link to the YouTube page or having actual videos embedded on your website? So I'd like to be able to pick and choose the videos that I share on my website. And I would also like to, you know, have little sneak peeks, because I have a couple different things going on. I've got a private Facebook page that's a $5 monthly fee. It's launching on Monday, and it's gonna be more things like this, a little different, more nutritional, wellness focus, holistic health focus, and special live workouts and recorded workouts just for members on the site. So I'd like to kind of like give little sneak peeks and stuff to that. And yeah, I should have videos embedded on my site, but I don't know how to. Hence why we're here tonight. And I know I'll figure it out. I will figure out the right page to add and the right thing to add. Because like I said, I have that resources page on my website, which again, I will share my screen if I can get it to work tonight with you all so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But the resources page is more of like a general landing page. Like it's got a few recipes, it's got a few products, it's got, what else does it have on there? I forget what all we put on there, just kind of like a smattering of things. But I'd really kind of like to streamline it and have a recipes page and have a videos page and have a blog page or something like that. So I do need to look into that. Yes, you should, Ken. Or maybe I should just continue to work through the the program. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. But yes, I mean, if you know the platform that I'm working with, if we can share screens, and I got to switch over to Wix. You guys, Wix. You need Wix. I think he likes Wix. What do you think? All right. I'll cave. But yeah, some video tutorial will definitely help. But see, this is it, right? We need to share the knowledge. We need to grow smarter together, because there's enough of it out there. There's enough of us struggling and feeling like defeated most of the time. I mean, that's why I gave up on Squarespace, right? It's just like, fuck it. Like, I can't do this. Well, good. I'm all about working smarter and not harder. Yes, definitely. All right, so we'll move on from links, because all I really need is Wix. Which brings me to the phone number. And I do have to thank Mr. Ken Walls for this little tidbit, because it didn't even dawn on me. And I have to tell you, I'm kicking myself for this, because, oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, great. Now you're asking me to do something else that I don't know how to do. Oh, here we go. Invite. Copy. I'm coming, Ken. Coming, Ken. Down here, you're in for a freaking treat. We're gonna get Mr. Ken Walls to hop on here. Hang on. I'm coming. And he can show us all how to do it, because he can then share his screen and you guys can see. I'd love to know, while I'm getting this all set up, like, drop a 1 in the comments below. Do you already use Wix? Like, I know that I told you guys, to comment which platform you use, but I would love even more to know, like, who actually is using Wix. Let's get like a show of hands, and start sharing your stories. Like, share what's worked, share what why you even chose Wix. Like, there's a million things out there. And what brought you to Wix? All right, Ken, I'm trying here. Because, I mean, if it's easier, why not, right? I mean, we get stuck in our ruts. We get stuck in our stories in our own heads. We get stuck in the, oh, well, we've always done it that way. I mean, have you ever, like, responded to somebody? I mean, let me take you back to my restaurant days. Like, we would be in lineup, and people would be looking at me. I would ask them to be doing a certain thing, and they're like, well, we don't do it like, we've always done it this way. And it's like, well, open up your scope of vision and just take in the opportunity to learn something new, or to do it a different way, because maybe your way isn't always the best way. So let's definitely learn the most that we can, right? So we're going to take a little pause on my list of things to chat about, and we're going to get Mr. Ken Walls on here. I am so excited. This is the first time I've had a guest on on the Health Hostess Happy Hour. Oh my God. Hi, Ken.
This is the first time I've seen my name in pink.
It's purple. It's lavender.
Oh, lavender. My bad. So I just want to show you real fast how it's so easy to embed a YouTube video in any website, really. If you know how to go in and add pictures and stuff to a website, you can add a video.
Okay.
I don't know the platform you use. I've not heard of it.
Okay.
but I want to show you real fast. I'm hanging out in the Oval Office. They're all quarantined.
I can see that.
So I
I'm
said,
surprised
hey,
you got a golden ticket over there.
yeah. So it's real easy to do. Let me share my screen with you. Okay. Share, Chrome tab, YouTube, and then you have to allow it on the screen. There you go. So you see my channel, right?
Yeah,
Why is the window so wide? That looks so weird.
that is crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So for example, here's an interview I literally just finished up a little bit ago with an international. This woman's a rock star. Oh
I
my gosh.
saw that description. I was on another call with some other girls, and I can't wait to watch this.
Oh my God, she is unbelievable. I mean, she is unbelievable. She is so funny. So if I wanted to embed this, all I have to do is go to this button beneath the video that says share, and I click on that, and then I click embed, and right there's the code.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's that easy. I mean, that's just like the widget that I had to update was there was code just like that, and I had to just replace what was there already.
Yeah, you just copy the code and you drop it like in Wix. How would I? Well, I don't know. I don't want to go into that. It show every account I have in there. I don't really want to do that right now. But in Wix or any account, you would just take that any kind of you just take that code and you embed it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it seemed like it when I went to go find, where it was, especially on this IM creator editor, like you each thing is like a different thing that you add, whether it's a photo, text, or whatever. Yeah. And so the part where it showed all my Instagram feed, all you had to do is go edit widget, and it put everything right up. So,
and they probably have a YouTube widget or something like that. So you just you just go to YouTube, you click the share button, then you click embed, and you just paste it in there. And you can adjust the size and, get into some of that stuff, but it's generally I'm assuming the one you're using is like a drag and drop editor, something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much you just start a page and it's like you click on a spot and everything comes up. I don't even really know if there is a spot to create your own. I think everything, most everything is a template. So you just put it in and make adjustments once it's on your page.
Yeah, they probably have like a YouTube thing. You just pop it in there.
Awesome.
Who in the world's calling me from Los Angeles? Somebody's calling me. I got to take a call. So, hey, good seeing you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for popping in. This was very informative. Thank you.
Right. We'll see you later.
Bye, Ken.
Right, bye-bye.
Oh, how fun was that? Ken Walls on the Health Hostess Happy Hour, sharing his immense knowledge about websites, 26 years of experience in making websites. I mean, this guy knows it all. He shared his website in the comments below. Check him out if you need any help whatsoever, especially navigating this live stream time of our life. If you need some help with that, seek him out. He is phenomenal. So we will see what awesome things can be added to the Health Hostess website this coming week. So back to my list of things. We've talked about links. We talked about widgets. I'm totally going to be adding more links and more social media platforms. I know I've got a thing into LinkedIn to try to get my videos on there. These live excursions. But what other links do you share? Is there something I'm missing that versus like outside of social media? Are there certain links that you've added onto your website that have worked for you? So share in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. And the next thing again that came from Ken, and that I'm kicking myself about this phone number. Okay. I guess I was always very hesitant to share my phone number because I was sharing my personal cell phone number, and nobody really wants to do that for the masses, right? But it's necessary. I was just at a salon the other day, and it's one of the girls that I used to go to. She broke off, created her own salon, and she was getting this big door print thing made with her logo and her hours and her website and all of this stuff. And then I was like, well, aren't you going to put your phone number on there? And she was like, duh, of course I'm going to put my phone number on there. She wants people to contact her in every way possible. So why wouldn't I want people to contact me in every way possible, right? So my website needs a phone number. And since nobody wants to share their personal number, and we can't all afford a work phone, right, and pay Verizon and Sprint and AT&T more money, you can go to Google Voice and get a free phone number from your area. So my new business phone number is a 423 area code because I'm in the Chattanooga area. And it's all through the internet, right? It's all through Google. It's all, and I was able to go and put a greeting on there, and it'll be forwarded to my phone. If somebody calls that number, I'll get rung on my actual personal phone, but people won't have my personal number, driving me absolutely bonkers. I've had a couple people do that before. So get your phone number on your site, get yourself a Google Voice number, and rock it out, right? The more ways people can contact you, the better, especially if internet goes away. People need to know your phone number. All right. And one of the last things I want to talk about too is email funnels. And I need to edit this, because after my live earlier this afternoon, I realized that I'm calling this the wrong thing. I actually want to call it a distribution list. Right? Because I really only want to send out 1, maybe 2 emails a month, letting people know what my new class schedule is going to be, information on that private Facebook group that you can join for $5 a month. $5 a month, and you can have a fitness studio in your pocket. Not only a fitness studio, but I'm going to be putting on there all of my health coaching knowledge as well, sharing recipes and cooking classes and so much more, all in one place for $5 a month. All right, so if you want to join, it's called Moves with Maria. You can search for that on Facebook. If you need me to send you the link, I can. Moves with Maria. A request to join, sign up. We drop on Monday, the 6th. Launch on the 6th. We got 2 chances to join, 9 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. for first live workout ever on that page, exclusive only to members. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing all sorts of fun stuff. All right, so check that out. But this is what I want to inform people about. Just today at 4 p.m. in Renaissance Park here in Chattanooga, we did the first 6-foot workout. I had a broomstick keeping people away, making sure I had my tape measure out, making sure the weights were all 6 feet apart, the mats were all 6 feet apart, and everybody was rotating through. There was music, and it was amazing. Okay, but it's every Wednesday at 4 p.m. and how are people going to know about it, right? I want to gain that reach. I want to get that exposure. So what I wanted in my head, I wanted an email funnel, but I don't want to send stupid shit out. I don't want to clog your email box, your already clogged email box. I want a distribution list. I want some way to get the emails in. So I'm thinking about maybe using MailChimp. So if you've had any experience with MailChimp, please drop a monkey in the comment section below. I'd love to hear about your experience with that, or how you gather emails to put together an email list. I know on Google, the guy I talked to after this afternoon's live, that was telling me more, it's not a funnel, I want a distribution list. He was telling me that Google, you can set up certain lists on Google, and so you write an email or whatever, you copy and paste all of those addresses into the BCC, and then you've got everybody there. You can just continue to add and add and add and add. So I'd love to know how you collect your emails, how you offer your information to your clients. Do you find it easier to do it another way? Like, is emails really even a thing? I know there's plenty of emails when I open my inbox and I'm just like, delete, like I don't even open them. So I want to make it effective, informative, and getting it to the right people, right? The people that want it. I don't want to spam anybody. I don't want to get people pissed off. That's why I just want to do like 1 or 2 emails a month. So how do you collect your emails? Let me know. And that's really all the depth of my knowledge as far as my website goes. Still talking about this distribution list, like on my website, I do have a section there that, you can put your name, your phone number, and a little description, I believe, or maybe it's just name, phone number, and email that people can request to talk to me and do my free consultation to do either personal training or health coaching or whatever they might need my assistance with. But as far as dropping an email on my website and then where does that go to add to a list or blah, 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 how does that magic of energy transfer through the waves, through the World Wide Web most effectively? So we are going to try one more time to share this with you all. So hopefully you can see all this. Sharing this is my website to you all. If you haven't visited yet, it is thehealthhostess.com. And there's my beautiful logo that Miss Amy Walters created for me, the Health Hostess. And these are my tabs. Okay. And I think the connect tab, doing my own little critique here, might be a little redundant, but I'll show you here in a second. It's not quite. This is just home, tells you a little bit about what I do. This is what I was talking about, is name, email, and phone number if you want to share it, to reach out to me, and I would contact you for a free personal consultation. These are just a few photos. These don't change. These are always the same currently. Just awesomeness that I've been involved in, some clients that I've worked with, little small group, Sista small group, the local photo shoot that I did for the local yoga mat company, Mantra. I got to be a model for a day. Pineapples are my thing, y'all. They're the international sign of hospitality, and I'm here to bring it to you. So had to have a pineapple. And then again, this is from the Mantra yoga shoot as well, with Miss Lisa McBride, amazing yoga teacher at Southern Soul Yoga here in town. Take her class if you haven't. She's doing some live stream classes now on NamaStream if you need your little yoga fix. Okay, so then right here, you've got those little icons, the Facebook and the Instagram. And this is where I'm going to add that phone number, right? Right down here is where that phone number is going to go. So I've got the home page, the about page, which gets a little bit more involved into, who I am, what I do, fun photos. But then again, if you click on this, it takes you back to that information page where you put your name, phone number, and everything. Again, I'll put phone number down here. Resources, this is what I was telling you I'm going to try to clean up a little bit. I'm definitely going to do a videos page and be able to embed some of the videos in here. Right now, it is a hodgepodge of things. It's recipes, supplements, products, and if like the Roga foam roller links you to the Roga website. Amari links you to I am an affiliate with Amari, so it links you to my page. But I love their products so much. That protein powder is so good. The Mentobiotics here in the middle, I put that in my hydration cocktail, and really helps. They're focusing on the gut-brain connection and quality products. Another recipe, Jack's Coffee, an amazing, again, local company. Friend Chris Matthews is the owner proprietor, badass behind it. Right now, I've got to update this because they're doing all new stuff with Jack's Coffee. It was a whey protein, and they're going all veg. All right, no way, no dairy, no way, no how. And so I'm not really sure if that discount code is still viable, but you can definitely learn more by clicking on that tab. And then another recipe. So I just need to kind of clean all that up and organize that a little bit better. But then this connect page is another thing I wanted to show you as far as how I've still got that contact information there. Again, a little redundant, but not too bad. I mean, you need people, you need it in people's faces. It takes people, I think, about like 12 times seeing something to really make a decision on it. So I'm not too upset about that redundancy. And then this one, connect with me on Instagram. This shows all of my posts. I don't have I should probably have a Pinterest page, a health hostess Pinterest page, and then Twitter. I don't know, Twitter just makes me grumpy. I don't want to do Twitter, but this way you can see my the 6 recent posts on Instagram there. So I definitely think there's room for more. Definitely put a few more tabs across the top. But that's my website so far. So let me know too. Go and critique. I mean, honestly, if people, I honestly believe when people stop critiquing you or stop offering you advice is when you should be worried. It means they stop caring about you. Right? There's certain ways to deliver constructive criticism, and we should all be open and available to that, because the only constant is change, and we need to be able to grow and change and adapt, and how we handle those situations really define who we are as individuals. So don't be afraid of criticism. I'm definitely not. So if you take a look at my page and you're like, I don't really like that font's weird, I can't really read that too well, that doesn't make sense, I would love to do that for you as well. So please, if you haven't already, drop your website in the comments below and let me know what I can do to help you, right? Because wellness isn't just about moving your body and sweating. And that's what I'm all about. It's not just about the physical aspect of it, because there's so many facets to what make us a human being, from our finances to our spirituality, to our home life, to our home cooking, to our work, the job that we do. Like there's so many things that make up that wheel of life, that I'm here for it all. That's my training. That's my specialty. That's what I love to do, is look at all the aspects of your life that affect who you are and make you your highest self, your best self. So I'm here for you. I'll be here for you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get 2 more lives in tomorrow, but just, keep on keeping on. And if you have any questions, any information, anything you'd like to share, find me on Instagram at the.healthhostess, and find me on Facebook at the Health Hostess or Maria Elliott. So plenty of ways to contact me, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a wonderful rest of your night. See you tomorrow.